Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has arrived in New Zealand ahead of official annual talks with his Kiwi counterpart Christopher Luxon. Our correspondent Jack Nyhoff is live from beautiful Queenstown, travelling with the leaders. Jack, what's planned today?
Yeah, Queenstown, one of the most beautiful places in New Zealand, in my personal opinion. Australia Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has arrived here for those annual talks. He'll be greeted with a traditional Maori welcome, a pōwhiri, as he visits a local Maori tribe or an iwi. They'll then have bilateral talks before speaking to the media, and in the afternoon they'll attend a business roundtable as well. Trade connections are on the agenda, two-way trade for New Zealand. Australia is New Zealand's third biggest trade partner behind the United States and Australia. International affairs are also very timely and on the agenda as well. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese says that the relationship will help shape the international environment around us, and of course it's very timely with what's happening in the Middle East. Australia Foreign Minister Penny Wong quite strong on her wording when it comes to Israel's plans to occupy Gaza. We're not sure exactly what New Zealand's position is on that yet, but New Zealand and Australia have both released joint statements in the past. They both have positions that it's not if but when statehood of Palestine will be recognised, although New Zealand has differed on some issues during the conflict, most notably when America bombed Iran, those nuclear facilities. New Zealand kind of sat on the fence, not condemning or supporting the attacks, whereas Australia backed in the United States. Their geostrategic tussle in the Pacific, China's growing influence, you remember those warships, military ties and working together between Australia and New Zealand's military on the agenda. A long-standing issue here is the deportation of Kiwi-born criminals in Australia. People who may have been born in New Zealand, maybe lived here as toddlers, but lived most of their lives in Australia, committed crimes, and then Australia has deported them. In 2022, there was a common sense approach established. This was an issue that Ardern raised quite frequently with the government of the time. And then last year, there was a new direction to toughen up those deportation rules, and we've seen fresh stats that they're now rising again. On average, 22 New Zealanders are deported from Australia per month. That's the first 6 months of this year. If we average out similar statistics from last year, as an average of 17 as well. The issue is that those deportees then come here and continue committing crimes, and a lot of the gangs in New Zealand are quite similar to the gangs in Australia, so that creates a crime problem. And of course the New Zealand government campaigning on a platform of combating crime there, so that could be an issue for New Zealand come the election next year as well. Of course tourism is massive. That's probably why they have chosen such a stunning place such as Queenstown. New Zealand's trying to get its economy revving coming out of a recession recently, so they want more Aussie tourists. They also have plans to issue a small fee to visit some of New Zealand's most popular natural sites as well. And then there's a big brain drain as well. 30,000 Kiwis leaving New Zealand altogether to move to Australia. It's a 10-year high as well. That's causing skill shortages here, so that will be discussed as well. So a lot on the agenda for this annual meeting, and what a beautiful location to hold it as well.